Hi guys, this is Aiko from Texas, and I'm back again to go over an oracle deck this evening with you that I really love. I kind of wanted to start out by talking about some reviews that I've been listening to and kind of maybe explain. Um, they're kind of intimidating to me because I'm fairly new at being a YouTube creator and also new within a couple of years or so of enjoying tarot and oracle cards. And I'm looking at a lot of these reviews and I find all of them extremely fascinating. But I also find that they're very, very knowledgeable. Some of the YouTube channels obviously have an easier time uploading videos with their particular internet services, and they may review 10, 15 decks at a time. Well, I can't do that, and I'm hoping that you will bear with me and maybe like a little bit slower approach in that I can only do one, maybe two decks at the max, and I have to keep my videos quite short. I live in a small, fairly rural area. I enjoy going slowly through my own decks, and so I hope that my just doing a deck or two at a time is okay with everyone and that you are enjoying seeing the cards I have in my deck or I have in my collections, and it's probably the way I'm going to continue to do them. I could show you 10 at a time, but we would be rushing through them all. And whenever I'm watching a review that's done like that, I do find myself fast forwarding. If I don't like a particular deck or the looks of it or it doesn't resonate with me, I will fast forward that video up into the next deck to see if I like it. But I'm glad they're out there because I get to see a wide variety of things. So theirs are a little different than mine. So I hope that the way I do it is okay with you guys. Okay, the Oracle deck that I'm going to review with you tonight is called the Oracle of Light and Dreams by Scott Howden. And I'm going to zoom in on it right away and let's get into it so we don't waste too much time um, talking about it as much as we do looking at it. So it comes in a hard little box. It is by U.S. Game Systems, and it's a 2022 deck. I'm sure it's still available out there. And that's the other thing I do want to say is, in some of the reviews that I have been watching, some of the decks are only available through the creator of the deck. I don't know how people actually get them. I guess I need to go to websites and maybe inquire about that. They also have something called uh, Quick Start or Jump Start or something like that. I'll have to think about that again, what it's called. I heard that today. And I don't know how to get associated with people. Like I say, I'm just so new at this. I'll have to look into what others are doing. I know some get promotional decks to give a review for, and companies will actually send them free decks to do that. That'd be wonderful, but I don't know the first thing about doing that, so all of mine are purchased decks. So here's the little guidebook, and we'll look at the cards in just a moment. The little guidebook I won't spend a lot of time in. All of the pictures, it's a nice little guidebook. All of the pictures are in color, as you can see. The little write-ups are not very long. There are some keywords there for each card. In the beginning, there is a little introduction that I think is really neat to talk about right here that says, the deck includes intrepid explorers, mermaids, legends of history, fairies, and other magical beings, many of whom are aided and accompanied by their trusty animal companions and familiars. I hope that you get as much pleasure and inspiration out of this card deck as I did in creating it. So I thought that was really neat. And in the back of the book is a little section that is about the author and the illustrator and author. Scott Howden, he's a contemporary artist from England, says that he loves to paint and is inspired by the creative process as a way to express ideas and emotions. He enjoys creating and painting fantasy and mythical pieces that enable him to be more imaginative with design and settings. His influences include nature, mythology, books, film, and art. So this is a nice little guidebook. I really do like the way he did it. It's kind of a rose petal finish on the little book, so that's really nice. Setting that aside, let's take a look at the cards. Beautiful backs on the cards. They're a nice size. And if you want to shuffle them, they do shuffle very nicely. If you want to do a spray out, they will spread out very nicely as well. But the beauty lies in the cards themselves and the art. So let's take a look. Silver birch. Wow. Such beautiful. I'll stop and read one or two, and so you can get an idea of how the book is done. Woodland. I'll wait till I see one that just jumps at me to read for you. Moonstruck. I love the moon. I love that card. Just looking right into the face of the moon. The moon looks to be feminine. Usually the moon is not. It's more of a masculine card, but that's kind of cool. Nightingale. These faces are just something. Just love the way they're shaded and so pretty. Shadow. Let's read Shadow. Card number 8. And let's see what it says. Shadow. Be guided by knowledge and understanding. Its ignorance, seek, learn, and understand. The almost translucent elven mage stands in contrast to the ebony crow resting on her hand. She is a collector of ancient lore, magic, and histories. She uses this knowledge to advise and protect her people. Her crow familiar acts as a conduit of its own knowledge, providing greater insight, a connection to nature's magic, and the power of foresight and prophecy. Our ability to understand and our drive to use the knowledge that we acquire protects us from ignorance and makes us more capable of making advancements in every aspect of life. That's us. So you can see the guidebook is very fun. A fun aspect of these cards, along with just the stunning beauty. Little wings. Look at the little hummingbird. Ooh. Thistle. Descendants. This is appropriate. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Red Riding Hood. Fields of Gold. Cat's Whiskers. Ooh, so pretty. Little owl. This little owl up here. I love owls. Love, love owls. Bluebird. Forget-me-not. Seabed. Chameleon. Unicorn. Sea glass. Snail rider. So pretty. Red. Let's read this one. Red. The horned, red-haired creature has a special affinity with the animals of the forest. Deep in the woods, the robin and the squirrel rest with him for a while. They feel safe to whisper their fears and secrets to him. The animals are calm and at peace, sensing his gentle and loving nature. Through quiet observation and with compassion and awareness, he is attentive to their needs and has become a comforting ally and friend, always ready to aid and protect. Gentleness consists of being kind, considerate, and amiable. A gentle person is aware of the needs of others and less prone to reactive behavior. By expressing attributes of gentleness, such as smiling, displaying warmth, and showing kindness and goodwill, we invite the trust, friendship, and love of others. Oh, that's cool. So nice. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is set the rest of the cards to some music for you, and then we'll be back at the end. Okay, everyone, I think those are just remarkably beautiful. They are such colorful cards, and they're beautiful card stock. I think that they will pair well with a tarot deck for some of your paired readings. And I can't imagine anyone saying anything negative about this deck. So I'm going to return them back to the box. The back side of the cards are so pretty. And this is called Oracle of Light and Dreams. Okay, I'm going to flip to my pen tablet for a moment. And I'm going to thank you for coming this evening. This is another little piece of art that I'm sharing with you. I'm trying to include some of my artwork in these videos. I am working on an oracle deck, and this will be one of my cards that you will see. This is kind of my art style for some of my fantasy characters, and so I was wanting to end with a little piece of my art here. I hope that you will give me a thumbs up for my video, maybe subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. I'm always excited to read anyone that wants to leave a comment. I thank y'all for coming, and I will see you next time.